everybody, this is Kelly Wigglesworth from Survivor Season 1 Borneo and Survivor Second Chance. Thanks everybody for voting me in, and this is my Ponderosa. Bummed as I thought I would be. I know I was voted out because people saw me as a threat. So in a weird way, that makes me feel good.
Any problems medically right now that we need to deal with?
No.
Okay. Do you remember how much you weighed when you came in? It was 65 kilos, which is 143. So you've lost 7 kilos. For 15 pounds.
Not right. Same as when I played before. Like, I didn't come here to play for the money. I mean, $1 million is great and all, but I came here for the experience to see how far I can get. And this second chance really, for me, was about, I'm going to play the game as me, and I'm not going to change who I am for $1 million or for a title. I could care less. I didn't win the first time, but I've had an amazing life. And, like I said, it didn't make me and it won't break me. Oh, the reception coming to Ponderosa was great. They're standing there with open arms and hugs and like, do you want some wine?
Cheeseburger?
Oh, yeah.
You want bacon? Bacon cheeseburger with fries?
Do I get to look in and see? Is this part of the hunt? Oh, scrubby, yes. Scrubby goggles. What do I need goggles for? Like I'm gonna go swimming in the ocean again right now? Yeah, right. So, coming off and like, dry clothes, warm shower, cheeseburger, fries. Oh my gosh. Yeah, thank you. Everyone just like, are you okay? Do you want to talk? Tomorrow's my birthday.
It's your birthday?
Tomorrow. It's great to see Savage and Cass like hanging out and talking, and you see like, yeah, it is okay. Like when all that's over, we're all gonna be okay. Look at this. Okay, here, look. Here's a coffee crunchy. It's a coffee crunchy dip. I know, like I gotta save some room so when I go home, I look like I'm still starving, so I can eat a bunch of crap when I get home. There was just kind of a lot of energy for me to play this time, and it was just too obvious, like for me to say no. So I feel like being a new mom and sort of giving my life to my son, maybe I just kind of wanted to see if I still had it in me, or and a big part of it was I wanted to be an example to my son of what you can do, what you can accomplish, even if you don't win or it doesn't work out the way you think it should the first time, like dust yourself off and try again.
She was in the heyday and she was 22 years old, so you can't project what she's going through. I'm sure all of us have different struggles with our journey through this second chance and reconciling our first chance, and there's a big one there.
It's interesting, the dynamic with Cass. Because Cass knows how tight Wiggles and I are. So Cass is trying to get on the good side of Wiggles, just as a person, right? We got a lot of time here at Ponderosa, a lot of time on the jury together, and we just want to enjoy our time together.
I seriously think Kimmy was more devastated the other night than I was. Like, she grabbed my arm and was like, no, I love you. We can all put our game and our differences aside and just be here and be cool. But then at the same time, we all have a big decision to make.
Wiggles and I are super tight. Cass is kind of on the outside trying to scurry her way into that triumphant, if you will. Sounds kind of, playground, high schoolish, inner circle, and all that stuff. But it's, this is Survivor. This is extreme slice of life, and that's life.
It would be fun if we could just come out here and play challenges and, oh, you lost, okay, you go home. That would be like the nice guy Survivor, but that's not the day. I started practicing yoga on Survivor, Borneo. I had never been to a yoga class before. I had done like one video and seen some poses in a magazine, and I just was like, this is something that I need to do. And I knew mentally and sanity wise that would help me. And some days I was so exhausted I would literally just lay in the sand and breathe and meditate. And I know my practice, kind of thinking back and looking back, I'm like, oh, I didn't even know the moves correctly or whatever, but that's where my practice started, right there on Survivor, in Borneo Survivor, and that was born, and that's become my life. Since then, I've just followed on that path. I started taking classes, I started doing teacher trainings, I started studying and learning as much as I could. So just learning it for myself kept me healthy and sane and balanced and down to earth. And it's easy to sort of, people kind of get in your head like, oh, you're a star now, and you're famous, and you're this and that, and I definitely think yoga really helped me stay grounded in the midst of all that madness.